Hi guys, welcome back to the Resonator. So today I'm going to make this. It's a very strange looking mould. It's also got one of my hairs in it. If I turn it over, that's where the resin will be going in. It's actually a ring holder, like jewellery trinket type tray, and then the rings go over this bit in the middle. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to just use clear resin and then drop a few alcohol inks in it just to give it a little bit of colour, but I pretty much want it transparent. So okay, so I'm going to put that to one side just for a second. So I've already started mixing 100 mils of 1 part resin. I don't know how much the mould's going to take. I always start with 100. If I need to add some clear after, that's fine. And then I then make a record of how much resin it actually took, so next time I know. The resin that I'm using this time is Jan Chum Fast Cure Epoxy. It's actually been quite good resin, although you do have to be careful because it can get a little bit bubbly, so I'm just gently stirring this. This is pretty much ready to go, this resin. So as always, when you're dealing with resin of any description, make sure you wear your PPE, gloves, apron, respirator. I think I have something in that. That's not sure where that has come from, so let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, this is Fast Cure resin. And I'm just spilling it down the side, but hey, you know, we all know how messy I am. So I'm just going to give my stirring stick a bit of a wipe. I've switched to these silicone stirring sticks because, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard that using the wooden sticks can introduce bubbles. I don't know if that's true. I'm not going to lie, I haven't really noticed that much difference, but to be fair, I do actually change the resin that I'm using quite often. So, you know, a difference in bubbles could be down to a difference in resin. So here's my mould. I'm going to give it a spray with the usual silicone release spray, which I'm going to do off camera. I mean, I'm not going to get in all the nooks and crannies because of the shape of the mould, but I did want to get a little bit in that sticky bit that the rings go on. Okay, God, I'm so messy. So I'm just going to slowly pour this in. I'm going to start with the hole really slowly and then let that flow over. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a tap because I want to make sure it goes into the end of the ring holder part. In fact, I might lift it up and give it a little bit of a squidge, which I'm glad I did because I can see a bubble in the bottom there. And I can see it slowly making its way to the top. I'll be able to burst that when it comes up. And there it is, that great big bubble there. So I might just get that now actually, if I can find something to get it with. There it goes. I'm glad I checked that. So let's carry on pouring. It looks like 100 mils is going to be pretty close actually. So before I fill that completely, I think I'm going to drop a couple of inks because then as I pour the rest down, hopefully it will push some of that colour down. So I've gone with dark indigo from the Let's Resin range, and I'm going to go with azure blue. I'm making the bowls all sticky. And dark magenta. I have no idea if it will sink down the sides or not. That's what I'm hoping it does, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. This one's just for me because I don't have anywhere for my rings to go at the moment. I've got the one in a little tiny plastic box. Okay, let's just finish pouring the rest of this. So let's see what I've got left. I have got 20 mils left, so it looks like 80 is what you need for this, so I'll bear that in mind. I've got a little spreadsheet where I put the amounts on once I know what they are. I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir if I can find a cocktail stick. Excuse me. I've got so much stuff now, it's unbelievable. Do you know what? Let's just go with a micro brush. So I'm going to do a little stir around the edges and in the little hole. I can see the ink starting to fall a little bit. I maybe should have done it in layers, but it's too late now. Okay, so that's all done. I'm going to use this 20 ml for something else because I've got some new inks that I want to try, so I think I'll probably pop a little bit in that and do those. So this should be ready to demold in 4 hours. So yeah, I'll see you back for the demold. So I'm back and it's time for the demold. So I'm going to loosen this up a little bit. I should say at this point, after I cut the tape earlier on, I changed my mind and I actually added a little bit of white sinker to the ink to see if it would take it down a bit further, but I've no idea. So let's just pop it out and see. Although in my experience, none of these ever just pop out for me, do they? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh no, I'm really pleased with that. There's some bubbles in it, but you know, it is what it is. But that is really cute. The inks did sort of drop, and they're sort of magnified by the resin anyway. I maybe should have put a little bit of glitter in that, but I really like that. That'll come in handy for my rings. Pop over that middle bit there. I love it. Yeah, it's cute. Right, there we go. Little ring holder. So shout out to all of my subscribers. I'm really grateful for each and every one of you. Thanks for all the coffees, all the comments, the subs. You're all just brilliant. All the links and everything to everything I've used here, and for my shop and to buy me a coffee are all in the description below. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.